What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Louis P. And just watched the Snyder Cut. Me and some fellas got together and we checked it out, all 4 hours of it, and it was dope. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a vast improvement over the theatrical cut that we got, and just a couple reasons. Like, this isn't a review; it's just my quick thoughts on it. You know what I mean? I just like to talk. Um, but man, Cyborg, what they did with Cyborg, so much better, so much better. Really giving us a deeper look at his character and his in the theatrical version, he just, to me, I really didn't care for his character. I mean, I could take it or leave it, but in this one, he's pretty much the heart of the movie in a sense. And you know, so much the little changes that they made from this one to the theatrical cut, I think really make a big difference when you directly look at the characters, like the Flash. Simply just taking out some of the jokes that in my opinion weren't really necessary in the theatrical cut, and making Flash more serious, making Flash more competent. He's not just pushing people and running away and making jokes about brunch. And man, I thought I really liked Flash in this one. I thought Cyborg, Flash, and Steppenwolf were the three biggest differences. Where it's like, I actually cared about Flash, I actually cared about Cyborg, and I thought Steppenwolf was way more badass in this. His armor, you get a little bit of his motivations more so than you did from the theatrical cut, and I think it really makes a big difference in the grand scheme of things. I think Aquaman and Wonder Woman were pretty much kind of the same. I thought they were both, pretty much what they were in the other version. Wonder Woman's still a badass. Aquaman has his moments, and I think the biggest difference I see that I enjoyed was, I think everyone was useful in this one. Like in the theatrical cut, like, to me, it just really felt like Steppenwolf is slapping the league around until the end of the movie, where Superman comes in and and he's just as fast as the Flash. So he saves all these people because he's just as fast as the Flash. He pulls the boxes open with Steppenwolf, and Steppenwolf. He pulls the boxes open with Cyborg, and he beats up Steppenwolf with relative ease. When Aquaman and Wonder Woman were struggling with him the whole movie. So it just felt like in the theatrical cut, like, the Justice League can't really do it. So they brought back Superman because he's the only one who can do it. Whereas in this one, it felt like more of a team effort. You know what I mean? Like, you have, though Superman was still just as dominant, technically they lost. Flash, if it wasn't for Flash, they lost. Flash is the MVP. You know what I mean? And Cyborg had so much more depth. So by the end of it, I feel like you feel it more, like when he's able to kind of pull the boxes apart. And I feel like it just had a greater impact than it did in the theatrical cut. And I thought Batman just came off more useful in this one than he did in the other one. And he gets the team together. He comes up with the plan, and I thought, like, his action scenes were better in this one than the other one. And I like that they cut out some of the unneeded jokes. Oh yeah, something's definitely bleeding. Like, didn't really need that, to me. You know, I think that if I was gonna give, like, slight nitpicks as far as certain things, I would say one thing that I thought was better in theatrical cut was when Superman returns and he fights the League. I thought that I liked the idea that Batman planned on having Lois Lane as a contingency plan, rather than in this version she just happens to show up. I thought that it played better as, Batman having that on standby just in case Superman is not Superman, and you have that as a backup. I thought that played better. The slow motion, I feel like a lot of the slow motion scenes were good, but I feel like it was so many slow motion scenes that I could have done without. and it pads the runtime because it's a 4-hour film. You know what I mean? And to me, it's like if you take out certain things here and there, it easily could be a tight 3-hour, 20-minute film. You know, like without some of the unnecessary scenes that are dragged on and the slow motion, some of the Lois Lane scenes, you know, that just really, to me, didn't really need to be there. And as far as the epilogue goes, you know, I thought it was, in the grand scheme of things, it was kind of pointless, but it was a cool moment. I'm not a big fan of Leto's Joker. I don't really think it was that much better than what I saw in Suicide Squad. I thought the look was better, but I'm just not a fan of Leto's Joker personally. But yeah, I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on the page, man. I thought it was a fun watch, you know, and I wish I would have kind of got to see this in theaters. Like there was so many moments, like just to go into some of the moments, like when they're saving all the people in the tunnel, and Flash and Cyborg bring them outside, and then the debris starts to fall, and then you see Flash just jump in the air and stop the debris. Fire. I'm like, that was better than any scene Flash had in the theatrical cut. You know, and the final battle was awesome. You know, it was just such an improvement. I really enjoyed it. So what do you guys think? You think they should, let me ask you this down below. Do you think they should restore the Snyderverse, or do you think they should kind of go off in a different direction? Because for me, before this movie, I was kind of hit and miss. But after this movie, I think that this really did what they've wanted to see from those films. And a lot of people really like it. You know, like this is the best reviewed critically, and the best reviewed, I think, by the fans of all of Snyder's movies. You know, like as far as Man of Steel, Snyder's movies in the DCEU. You know, as far as Man of Steel and BVS, you know, people really like this. You know, and I think it was definitely a fun experience. It would have been awesome to see this in theaters. Some of the action scenes, the battle in Themyscira was done better. You know, just expanding on some of the fight scenes that we saw, you know, I thought made a big difference. The Wonder Woman fight scene, when she's in the first fight scene we see, where we see her ding 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 ding, and she blocks all the bullets and it's slightly sped up. I thought that looked awesome. You know, and that was a scene I'm like, why did you cut that from the theatrical version? You know, like that was what, an extra 15 seconds, you know? But yeah, I thought it was awesome. It was definitely a fun watch, you know, so let me know what you guys think, you know, comment below what you guys thought of the Snyder Cut. And, again, do you think they should restore the Snyderverse? Or are you kind of tired of the Snyderverse and you're over this and you want them to go in a different direction? Let me know. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, thumbs up the video if you like it, share if you like it, and stay tuned. Louis P TV. We got a lot of things going on the channel, so I hope I earn your subscription. And be sure to follow me on my social media accounts. It's down below in the description box, and I'll catch you later. Peace.